This video has been sponsored by Monstroco's Chicken's Worth of Blood.
Oh! Hello, friends, truthstronauts, wandering weirdos, loyal pingos. If you're here, it's because you have a question. Something that calls to you in the night, like the bleating of a wayward lamb, separated from the flock, stalked, cornered, exsanguinated by something whose thirst for blood is outweighed only by your thirst for knowledge. I'm Jordan Dahl, and tonight, Werewolf Radar asks and answers, what is El Chupacabra? El Chupacabra, or the goat sucker in English, is exactly what it sounds like. Oh God, not that. Okay, no, it's almost exactly what it sounds like. The Chupacabra we are talking about today is a cryptid from Latin American folklore. It feeds on livestock throughout the Americas, really spruces up a trucker cap, and looks like something a 14-year-old would draw on his social studies notebook. But where did it come from? What does it want? And what the hell is it? The year is 1995. Babe the Talking Pig is in cinemas, and MTV Unplugged Tony Bennett is inexplicably Album of the Year. Madeline Tolentino of Canavanas, Puerto Rico is startled from her slumber one night by the goating of nearby goats. She peered out the window and saw for the first time in history the creature that would come to be known as El Chupacabra. Instead of trying to help the goats, Madeline quickly sketched up what she saw that night. Kind of a kangaroo lizard with a sweet warp to her haircut. It actually kind of looks like the monster from Species, which is a movie that Madeline definitely watched earlier that year. That's true. That's real. Nevertheless, Puerto Rican newspapers ran with the picture, and a face was given to the creature many suspected was responsible for sucking everyone's goats. Chupacabra mania gripped Latin America with its powerful, segmented jaws. Before long, everybody and their mom at least knew someone who had seen the monster, and the way it looked seemed to change with every encounter. Some people said that it had 3 claws on each hand and hopped around like a rabbit, while other people said that it moved more like an ape or a gorilla. These inconsistencies in the folklore collided with the creature's pop culture success, which made the truth that much more difficult to discern. But there remained a kernel of truth at the center of the legend. Namely, all the dang corpses.
I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me.
See, there was still all these dried-ass goats showing up everywhere from Cuernavacas to Corpus Christi. Dogs, too. Chickens, too. Which brings me to our next point. What wanted? Well, seemingly, blood. Oh, fuck! Is this real? Are we using real blood? Why is it real? Whose is it? No, really, that's all at once. Victims of the Chupacabra are typically found the next day with most, if not all, of their blood completely missing, extracted through 2 or 3 circular puncture wounds, usually found in the neck or the abdomen of the chicken or llama or missing circus clown in question. To this day, the goat sucker is implicated in literally thousands of nocturnal suckings, but like a vampire mime, its crimes are always committed in complete silence without leaving a trace. What could do such a thing? Well, that brings us to our next title card. What the hell am it? Vampire mime? So what dread horror could be leaving goats and chickens crumpled around the Americas like so much post-Pee-wee soccer game Capri Sun pouch? Over the years, numerous hopefuls and hucksters have come forward claiming to have found the Chupacabra's corpse. Most, if not all of which, have turned out to be either roadkill, a coyote with mange, or some combination of the two. And while wild dogs may account for some of the victims, coyotes don't usually drain the blood of their victims through 3 circular holes in their neck. Then there's the genetic monstrosity theory. In 1989, Hurricane Hugo absolutely walloped Puerto Rico. Coffee exports, gone. Banana exports, gone. Coffee-flavored banana exports? I mean... Now, it is widely accepted throughout Puerto Rico that this hurricane also destroyed a genetic testing facility experimenting with recombinant DNA in a rural part of the country. This was also in the movie Species. Yes, I'm serious. It's said that one of these experiments escaped during the disaster and has been slurping its way through Puerto Rico's thick forests ever since. As for how it came to the mainland, it's anybody's guess. Boat, plane, backpack, don't leave your luggage unattended is the point. But could the creature be from the stars? That's right. Roger, can we get a picture of an alien up there? Some people think it's just that simple. An extraterrestrial predator lost on our planet, finding blood wherever it can. Others saddle the chupacabra with a much more supernatural origin. Perhaps it's a demon or a shape-changing bruja summoned to exact revenge on goats the world over. Then there are those who say that the creature has been with us far longer than any of us know. That it's some kind of ancient megaphonic version of a vampire bat, driven from its subterranean home due to fracking and habitat destruction, forced to find new sources of food by the callous hand of man. So what can we, the blood-filled masses, do to keep our precious body sauces safe? A dish of blood strategically placed outside of the house or barn in question should be enough to lure the creature in. You could even get some AV equipment involved. Get that sucker on ring cam. Make some of that TikTok money, huh? Billion views. Easy. Chupacabra. Of course, it would have to be at least a chicken's worth of blood, or the monster will simply move on to plumper prey. The fuck? You could upgrade your goats to have metal skin and venomous spines, but at that point, you've basically just built another chupacabra, and we've got a real old lady who swallowed a fly situation on our hands, you know? It's like, who sucks the goat sucker, you know? But such drastic measures are hardly necessary. El Chupacabra has yet to show any interest in human prey. Protecting your blood and the blood of your family should be as easy as sleeping indoors, dressing any open wounds quickly, and checking your perimeter frequently for any gaps in security. And that concludes this glimpse into the beyond. Whether we allayed your fears or charged them with fiendish new power, you have to admit, content was made. Until next time, this is Werewolf Radar reminding you to punch the sky, Spaceman Joe. Punch the sky, Spaceman everyone. Oh, fuck! It's so bad! Please like, subscribe, and let us know what you think our next video should be about.